almost just crack on from here. It's always quite daunting putting in new workouts, isn't it? Like different styles of workouts into programs.
Yeah.
You know, like
Well, yeah, because you don't know how people are going to take it really.
so hump day pump in lockdown number 2. It's just like I guess for me it's taken from there's functional strength idea or like a strength project that we run, and then also with the strength circuits we do in the lift and moves.
Yeah.
Just slowing people down.
Just a bit of time under tension, a bit of tempo work.
And I also like it because in the scenario that we're teaching it in, so on Zoom, everyone's got a couple bits of kit. People have to really think. You know, they have to learn.
Yeah.
So if you don't feel the muscle, then you need to do more reps, or you need to change it, or you need to move slower.
Yeah.
I like that part of it, the element of learning there, opposed to just relying on us in person, where we can at the gym. It's quite easy, you know,
to just rely on the coach.
Yeah. That's really cool. We just got to look after, you know, joints, ligaments, tendons.
Good number of people.
7.
Smaller group. 7.
Yes.
That's good.
Smaller group. Right. Yeah. The half nines. I really enjoy the half nines. To be fair, getting similar people. It's really cool. You know, I'm really pleased with how this lockdown has been received in terms of on our membership, you know, and how people are acting, still being fit and healthy.
Yeah.
I guess it's helped that it's only a month long.
Yeah, you can kind of, because you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's a little bit easier to stay on top of things, I think, isn't it? And for people to stay a bit more motivated.
Yeah, and there's definitely like a sense of we're all in this together now.
Yeah.
You know, we're all struggling. Maybe like in the first lockdown, it was almost like fuck, complete panic, because it was so unknown, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And people would like jump ship straight away. They just lost their identity, maybe, or just where they're going. This one is like people have got their act together. Generally, from what I've seen,
they know what it's about because it's happened before.
We've done it for 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, don't get me wrong. It's not easy.
Yeah.
We're not saying it's easy. We're saying it's manageable, and hopefully you can put in little things in place to do that. So the daily exercise, catching up with people on Zoom, is a really good thing to do. I think.
Yeah, I think my mindset's different with the way I'm approaching this lockdown as well. I think the last one, because it was longer and we knew it was going to be long, we weren't sure how long for. I was a bit nicer to myself in the sense that I was like, right, you don't have to be productive every day. You can just, you know, take time to chill out, sort of thing. You take advantage of this sort of situation. Saying that, I ended up training a lot, but but this time it's a bit more like, as you said, we know it's probably only going to be 4 weeks. That's what it is in my head anyway.
That's what the government have said.
Like, just stay on top of things, really. Yeah. Like,
so we're we're a week in now, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're a week in. So from my headspace, in terms of like the business, we knew what we were going to do anyway. That it was just putting it in place and dotting the I's and crossing the T's, like who's coaching what, who's doing what role, you know, and making sure logistically it all works.
Yeah.
You know, I think adding the nutrition element to the month is really beneficial for us as coaches.
People seem to be on it as well.
Yeah, cool. And the clients have been received that very well. And it's a great time. It's a great time to like start coaching nutrition, which isn't something that we have done, or I have done in the past. So Ewan's obviously come on board and is the chief nutrition coach. I'm going to have to sneeze. Sorry. I don't know. It's come in.
You can feel it.
Oh,
you can feel the magic.
Sorry, and I know we're talking about mindset. I've used this month to make sure I do things that I don't normally do. So I've gone for I almost ran like 9.5 kilometers last Friday.
Yeah, I did see that. I was very surprised.
Yeah. And like, so my plan this Friday is I want to do 15K.
Just push it that bit further, yeah.
Yeah, just push it again. Like I did an hour, and don't get me wrong, I knew about it the day after. My adductors were in pieces. But I'm like, we do all this fitness and stuff. We do all this like health and fitness. And I always say I could run a half a marathon tomorrow if I wanted to. And actually, I was like, I don't know whether I could.
I reckon you could. You wouldn't be setting any record times, but
no, I think
it's a mindset thing, isn't it?
Well, I think my muscles, the way I felt after 10 kilometers, my adductors, I feel like would just cramp up and stop.
Yeah.
So it was just, I was like, okay, right, maybe I need to do a bit more running. And I'm not saying I'm going to be a runner. I like strength work. I don't think running is the healthiest thing that people can do all their life.
No.
There needs to be a balance with strength training.
Yeah.
But maybe there's definitely some value to using time to do stuff you're not used to. I'm also doing like a lot longer bike rides. And I did an ab session, just 40 minutes of abs.
Yeah. And I'm still feeling that.
I'm gonna get literally, Ben. Livy had to push me out of bed, and she would push me.
Yeah, it hurts to laugh. I'm not gonna lie, especially with all those V-ups from yesterday as well, just on top.
Yeah, I think we've had lots of messages from members saying that they really enjoyed it. You know, like they loved it. So it's like it's a really funny time because naturally we don't particularly love putting those types of sessions in the program.
Yeah.
But people love doing them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's an interesting time of where we are. Yeah.
So I've got a very rude interruption from my dog scratching at the door.
That's all right.
She's going to start barking if I don't let her in.
What, you're going to do a massive fart, to be honest?
No. She's just going to chill out in the back there.
So what else is going on? What else is new?
What is new? I've been going in the cold water a lot. That's what's new. But don't want to talk too much about it.
Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, only a little bit.
We are going to get George on, and we are going to do a dip and donate episode.
Yeah.
But
so
outline it.
Yeah, so as a lot of the members probably have already seen, George started this dip and donate November challenge to raise a bit of money and awareness for men's mental health. And I think just to challenge himself really to go and do a dip every day throughout November. Me and Ewan decided that we'd join him every day. You've done a few now, Jace, haven't you? I've
done a few, and I really do enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's been good fun. And it's just really cool. I don't want to say too much on it because we'll have a whole podcast on it with George, and we'll get him on to talk about it and stuff. But in terms of my personal results so far, I actually look forward to it every day now, and I can stay in control while I'm in the water of like my breathing.
This is like cold water, everyone. This is not like a shower. It's not a dip in the shower.
Yeah.
It's like find a lake, a river, the sea, get in that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually look forward to doing it now. Whereas I think the first day I was a bit like, I can't see myself doing this every day yet, but it's very quickly become a habit. So
one thing that I've really, from the outside looking in a little bit more, being not doing it every day, it's just seeing how it's almost like made you guys all closer. So like you're meeting up daily to go and do this dip. In pairs to do this dip, and all of the coaching team are like researching ice therapy, cold water submersion, and like the health benefits of that. We're all listening to podcasts and sharing it. So it's really nice, again, in the time where we're actually not in daily contact with each other like we're used to.
Yeah.
We literally almost every day we see each other. It's nice that we're all still in that like close knit like coaching team.
Yeah.
So that's really nice to see.
It's just given something to focus on for the month, really.
Yeah.
And as you say, just something a bit different that
So
you
what's
never
happened?
would normally do.
So we're going to do an episode with that one probably this weekend, aren't we? Next couple of days.
Some point this week, we'll get him on to
George
chat.
is just a bit busy guy. Other things that we're doing is we are going in pairs, the coaching teams, so all 6 of us, so myself and Livy, George and Meg, Ben and Ewan, we're doing a Concept 2 marathon. So the Concept 2s are a type of cardiovascular machine, very popular in the fitness space. They're amazing. They've got a rowing machine, a bike and a skier. And in pairs, so me and Livy, Ben and Ewan, Meg and George, we're going to be doing a marathon on each of the machines in one day. So that's 42,195 meters.
There you go.
On the ski erg, same number on the bike erg, same number on the rower. And I reckon that's going to take about 7.5 hours.
It's going to be long. Be a long day.
Yeah. I think the ski erg is going to be very challenging. And my actual concern is our hands after the ski erg for the rower.
Okay. Yeah, no, I hadn't thought about that. My concern is like I feel like my back might just blow out.
Yeah.
Like fatigue.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I'm personally just going to be when I'm on, particularly on the rower, because getting off the ski erg and going onto the rower, I'm just going to be particularly conscious of my posture.
Yeah.
And where the tension is when I'm using the rower, because it's very tempting when you get tired on the rower to stop using your legs and start like rounding your back, and there's a lot of spinal movement there then, rather than driving with the legs.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been thinking about anyway.
And then what have I been going on? But it's been quite hard, hasn't it? Because we're essentially the gym's shut. It's quite difficult to get us all training.
Because before we went into lockdown, we had a session. We've had one session as a group so far, to kind of resemble what it's going to be like on the day, in your pairs and like the whole team there, and it was good fun.
It was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was only like an hour.
We need to do 7. So I think the plan for that one is to wait until I think it's like the 5th of December.
Yeah.
Saturday.
We're just pushing it back a week.
Yeah, pushing it back a week. And then what we'll do is hopefully by then the gym can be open. We'll be in our pairs. We'll crack on nice and early.
And hopefully people will be able to bring us down some cake.
Oh, mate, cake and coffee. And then, then we just need to, then we're trying to raise money for Movember, which is really important to basically everyone. I think for me, it's like the main charity that I'm aware of and that I feel like I really want to contribute to every year.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean there's others. I just don't know of them. And then to me, they're just the biggest that in my world that I'm aware of. So really keen to help men's mental health, men's prostate cancer, all that, all the issues that men have. And no, not going into that. So men's like mental health is a little bit of I guess it's quite a taboo subject.
Yeah.
Because traditionally we're not to show weakness. We're not to show vulnerability. You look at all the big characters in history, they're not weak in mind.
Yeah.
But something that is very prominent right now, and it always has been, men's mental health is huge.
Massively.
Male suicides is huge.
Yeah.
And And I think just being aware of it and talking about it a little bit more is a good thing, particularly because we in the fitness industry, I guess, have a resemblance to like those dominant role models, you know, like Hercules. You know, like
that mustache you're rocking, Jace, definitely.
Yeah, I'm cracking it. So it's almost like, it's a weird one because I definitely struggle with mental health, like anxiety, all that malarkey. We all do to some degree.
And maybe it's worth having a podcast on that as well.
Well, mate,
we can find someone who is, knowledgeable in the subject to talk about it.
Yeah. That would be great, wouldn't it? And just have again, long form discussion. Just choose that and just go from there. That's awesome. What else is going on?
I'll tell you what, I've got a riddle for you, Jace.
Oh shit! Okay, give me oh no. Okay, right. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this.
It's a nice, simple one, really. I feel like you might get it straight away now. I don't know. Okay. In all honesty, I did Google hard riddles, and I did search through them a few. I didn't just like get the first one I found. I have looked through them a little bit to find one.
Did you get it?
No.
Okay, give me the riddle.
But I feel like you'll be more switched on than me. Okay, here is the riddle.
Do I need to write it down?
Nah, you'll be all right.
Okay.
I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?
I have cities, but no houses. I have water, but no houses. Say it again.
I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I?
I have cities, but no trees. I need a bit of paper. Needs a bit of paper.
Okay.
Oh shit. I have cities but no trees.
No, I have cities but no houses.
But no.
I have mountains but no trees.
Mountains but no trees.
I have water but no fish. What am I?
No fish. Right. I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have mountains.
I'm trying to think if I was able to give you a clue. How could I? That's what I'm trying to think.
Ben, it's hard.
It is a hard one. I don't know if I should have started since such a hard one.
Jeez,
But I think I was just salty after the last one you gave me. I didn't get it, so I was like, I'm not letting him get this.
You need to give me a clue to get me there. You can't just tell me like I have cities but no houses. So in my mind, I'm thinking like continent, but it's an actual object, isn't it?
It's something inanimate, an inanimate object. I think so. That's the right word.
Yeah. If I'm going to be honest, Ben, you're going to have to just quickly tell me what inanimate means.
Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what I've said. I think it's hang on.
I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. So it must be something like within the core of the earth.
Think smaller.
Cities. Like a lot smaller. Like like one particle small.
Not that small.
Not like oxygen.
No, but like think smaller than a continent or the Earth.
Shit.
I don't know if it's going to give too much away, but you can hold it in your hands. It's small enough to be held.
Oh, what about the thing that you shake? You know, like you would go to like Venice, and in Venice you would have the ball thing.
Oh, okay, I see where you go.
And
Yeah.
like, you would have a city. You would have the city of
No,
Venice.
it's not that.
Mountain,
Water. I like where you go with that though, but no. Shall I just tell you the answer?
No, give me one more clue.
All right.
There's something you hold in your hand. I have cities, but no houses. I have a city. I have mountains, but no trees. Mountains, cities. I have water. Okay, give me another little clue. You can't give it away there. Oh, Ben, this is so frustrating.
I don't know how to give you a clue without giving too much away. I don't know. I'm just going to say it, but I think it might give it away. It's made of paper. I think that's definitely giving it away. Maybe not. It's always easy when you know what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a map. It's a map, isn't it?
It's a map.
Yeah. It's so easy when you think of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Like when you know the answer, it's like, oh yeah. But,
oh, that's a good one. I'm going to try that on Livy tonight.
Yeah, I told you I did search around a little bit for it. I did. I didn't just pick any old one.
It's a map.
I like where you were going with the.
Yeah, okay.
What are they called?
Yeah, what are they? Like snowballs, aren't they?
Snow globes.
Snow globes, okay.
Yeah.
Like.
Also, an inanimate object, does that just mean it's not animated? It's inanimate. It's not, I don't know.
Yeah, Ben.
That's going to be my homework for next episode to find out what it actually means.
Nice. Look, well done. I'll get you and George next time.
Yeah, bring a riddle next time.
And I'll try and make it Dippin' Donaty water specifically.
Okay. Also, people listening, send in your best riddles to us as well. In fact, send them to me so I can then give them to Jace.
Oh, mate. Perfect.
Good stuff.
I reckon that's probably enough just to wrap it up there, isn't it? Anything that you want to
Yeah, just a bit of an update episode, really, isn't it? A bit of chit chat, bit of general this and that. Yeah, I can't think of anything top of my head to cover, but yeah, as I say, just a bit of an update episode for people just to hear us chat a little bit of rubbish for a while. And yeah.
If you want to, let's quickly, if you want to do some homework, we will get the link of the show. Let's get Fern Cotton's podcast and the link, Ben, with Wim Hof.
With Wim Hof, yes.
Yeah. So
if you want to get prepped for our Dip and Donate podcast with Georgie Birch, I'll link that in and you give that one a listen. It's like 50-minute long. Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one.
It gets you pumped, and it's like.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy.
He's fucking nuts.
I love it though.
Perfect, guys and girls. Ben, you can say goodbye.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks for listening, guys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this little update episode, and we will catch you later with another podcast. Goodbye.
See ya in a bit.